Let us write an algorithm to generate even numbers between m and n. That means m and n are given by the user. We will accept this m and n values from the keyboard. And we are supposed to generate even numbers starting from m till n only. So for this purpose, we want to write the algorithm. The first step is start. That means we are starting the processing or execution. Then you have to ask the user to enter m value and n value. That means input m, input n value. So these two we are getting from the keyboard. And we want to use while loop. So where we want to generate the even numbers. So how can I use this while loop? First of all, I am assuming that this m is even number. This m is even number. So what I have to do is, here I have to write print m. That means I am displaying that even number m. And if I want to display the next even number, I have to increment m by 2. That means m is equal to m plus 2. So I am adding 2 to m and storing again into m. That means m value is incremented by 2, and that new value is again stored into m. Now these two statements I have to repeatedly execute. So for this purpose, I am using a while loop. Here I have to write while condition. Do means execute. That means as long as this condition is true, execute these two statements. Now how can I write the condition? I want to display m value till it reaches n value. That means while m less than or equal to n, that means if m value is less than n, I want to display that. If m value is equal to n, I want to display that. But if m value is greater than n, I do not want to display that. So as long as m value less than or equal to n, do means execute these two statements. So that means I am displaying m and I am incrementing m by 2, so that next even number I am going for, and these two statements I am executing. Then after coming out of while loop, when I will come out of this while loop, when m value is greater than n, I do not want to continue because I have to display the even numbers up to n only. So if m value is greater than n, I do not want to continue, and I will come out of this step number 4, and in the 5th step I have to write stop. So this algorithm now we want to convert into Python. I am opening a Python IDLE. This is the IDLE that comes with the Python software. And here I am clicking on File, New File. And the first line in our program is comment line to generate even numbers between m and n, or you can say to generate even numbers from m to n. Now the second step in our algorithm is input m. So I am taking m value. I have to take this m value as an integer number. So here I can write from which number you want to generate the even numbers. This is from. So that is m value, and the n value represents up to what you want the even numbers. So n is equal to int of input of up to what you want to generate the even numbers. So I want to generate the even numbers from m to n. I want to just put a small heading, even numbers. So this is the heading I am putting, and I want to write some say this underline or dashed line I am writing. Now let me go for the step number 4 in our algorithm. While m less than or equal to n, a while loop we are creating as long as m value less than or equal to n, then colon. After colon we have to write the body of the while loop. So inside the while loop I have to display m value, that is print m, and I have to increment m value by 2. I can write m is equal to m plus 2. And this is the way. And the last step, step number 5, stop, that need not be written in the program. So this is our program. Now file, I am saving this program, file save. I am saving this program in E drive, and I am giving a name x. So this program will be saved as x.py in E drive. Click on save. Already some other file is existing with the same name x.py. So do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace, and this program is saved. Now let us run the program. Run module, or alternatively you can press F5 button also. So click on run module and it will ask you from. So from 10 up to 20 I want to generate the even number starting from up to 20. Now see this even numbers 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this program is working perfectly without any problem. Let me retest this program differently. Run module. So it is asking me from, suppose I am giving 11 and up to 20 I want to generate the even numbers. That means I want the first even number should be 12, because after 11 first even number will be 12, then 14, then 16, then 18 and 20, up to 20 it has to generate the even numbers. That's what I'm expecting here. But if you observe the output, unfortunately we are not getting the even numbers, we are getting odd numbers. Why? Because I have taken the first number 11 and added 2, then it became 13, added 2. So every time we are adding 2, what happened is when the user has given first number as odd number, next odd numbers, because you are adding 2, 2, 2, you are adding next odd numbers you are getting. Instead of getting even numbers, you are getting odd numbers up to 20. So this is not a proper program. We are supposed to make some refinement for this program. So what is the refinement I can do? See, when the user gives m as an odd number, you have to make it even and start from that even number, generating the even number series. That is the way. So how can I know when the user has given even number or odd number? How can I know? If m is even number or odd number, how can I know? If m percent to 2, that means if I divide m by 2 and take the remainder, if that remainder not equals 0, That means remainder is not equal to 0 means m is not divisible by 2. So if m is not divisible by 2, then the remainder will not be 0. So m is not divisible by 2 means m is odd number. Odd numbers are not divisible by 2. So in this case what I have to do? I have to simply increment m value by 1. I am writing m is equal to m plus 1. Then what happens here is m will become an even number. Please remember what I am doing here is if m is odd, then what I am doing here, then make m as even. So this is what I am doing, even number. See, for example, the user has given, when the program asks to generate even numbers between m and n, so when the program asks from the user has given 11 up to the user has given 20. So m value will be 11, n value will be 20. Now if m is 11% to 2 not equal to 0, that means what? If 11 is not divisible by 2, that means if you divide 11 by 2, 5 2s are 10, remainder will be 1. Remainder is not 0, that means 11 is odd number. Then 11 plus 1, you are getting a 12. That 12 we are storing into m. So now m value is becoming 12. So 12, while 12 less than or equal to 20. Yes, this is true. 12 less than or equal to 20 is true. So then it will execute the statement. It will display 12. And the next number 12 plus 2, 14 you are storing into m. So m value is 14. 14 less than or equal to 20. True. So it will display 14. Then 16. 16 less than or equal to 20. Yes, it will display 16. 18. 18 less than or equal to 20 is true. So it will display 18. Then 20. 20 less than or equal to 20 is true. Then it will display 20 and then 22. But 22 is not less than or not equal to 20. So this condition is false. You will come out of the while loop. So it will not display 22. So as a result, what the output we can expect is starting from 12 up to 20, it will display the even numbers. So save. Now run module. So again I am running this. So from value 11 up to 20 I want even numbers, so it will display the even numbers properly. See, I have given here odd number 11 that has been made into even number. Now even number 12, starting from 12 up to 20, it has displayed the even numbers. So this is the correct logic to develop our program.